I just wrapped up a 3-day skincare class in my VIP Facebook group. So it's not just for skincare, it's just for non-toxic lifestyle. I share about things I have in my home and clean recipes and skincare and makeup tips and different things. So I will leave the link to that. But that is, I did a skincare quiz because I had quite a few ladies asking about Oliveda and why I love it, and products, because I know it can be overwhelming when you're trying to look for a product or learning a new company. It's hard to like choose the right products until you like understand the system. So that's what I'm here for. That's why I paired up with Oliveda as a consultant, because I love skincare and it's actually my guilty pleasure. So I don't collect shoes or purses or whatever. I buy good food and skincare. So that's what I'm here for. So I had a lot of side conversations with the ladies in my VIP group when I shared that skincare class and the graphics about like what is good for what. But I got a couple of reoccurring questions about spring and summer is coming, like does my skincare need to switch with the season? And this is what I gave recommendations, and that's why I'm a consultant, because I'm here to like be able to give you information. But I was like, okay, if I could pare it down to 5 products, these are what I would recommend. So that's what I'm doing today in today's video. So the first one up is with Oliveda. So you have black labels and gold labels when you get on the website. And basically that just means there is all the olive tree goodness. They come from the EU and way stricter standards than the United States. And Oliveda actually owns the olive trees that this product is made from. So it's not like through some third party and you have a train to follow. So they do all of it, and the famous ingredient is the hydroxytyrosol, and that's in all products. Just the gold label ones are a higher concentrate of those anti-aging benefit products. So the first one, that's something to notice, the black and gold labels, because people were confused about that. Okay, so the first product I'm gonna recommend is the cleansing gel. So there are 2 cleansing gels. This is the F71 with the anti-aging extra benefits, and then there's the F38, which is also a great product. I chose this one, but if the product expense was a huge difference, I actually would not go with an anti-aging face wash in any product line per se, any brand, because you wash it off. So if I'm gonna spend money on an anti-aging product, it's something that's gonna stay on my skin. But with these, the products are close to the same expense. So I went with the F71, and my skin is dry, and in winter, I like the cleansing oil because I love it to just melt off makeup. So if I have it, I'm gonna use it in the summer too at nighttime. But in the morning, I'm putting all these other products, and then I'm going in the sun and sweating and stuff. So I don't want too many layers because it also can break me out. There's like a fine line of like too much oil on your skin that causes issues instead of, making you glow. So this is the cleansing gel, and I will leave all these links in the product. So a good face wash to scrub off any makeup, scrub off dirt, anything like that. The second product is a serum. So there are so many options on Oliveda. So I'm gonna give you my 2 top ones, I would say, and a suggestion. So the first one is F06. I'm just gonna put a few drops onto my fingers, and it's kind of thick, and then I just rub it onto my skin. So this will feel, when you put it on, it will feel a little tight after, but we're gonna follow up with the moisturizer. So it helps with cell turnover, but it's also anti-aging. But the super like anti-aging product to help is F59. That is like the beloved top seller on Oliveda that have actually went out of stock quite a few times. But this is called the Corrective Serum Face Serum. And it is also thick, different color. I'm actually almost out of this. And you just need 2, maybe 3 drops, and I just rub it all over my face, and if I have any extra, I bring it down my neck and this, because this and your neck actually age first before your face. So sometimes it's too late when we notice we're not taking care of this area. Okay, my third product I would recommend is a good moisturizer. So if you wanted to do anything, number one product I would say is a face moisturizer. I am using the FO8 because I ran out of my FO7. Now, side note, my husband has never been a big skincare or anything like that. And since he's tried Oliveda a few times during the winter, he basically has stolen my skincare, so I'm buying skincare for two people, not one. FO7, love, 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 but FO8 is basically just a lighter version of FO7, and if you have normal to oily skin, the FO8 is what I'm going to recommend you do. And if you have dry skin or normal skin, FO7, which is also a gold label, so it has more of that anti-aging goodness. But FO8 is really good. And it's also lighter, which brings me to number 4, is Olive Rose. Now, I don't wear a ton of makeup in the summer, and I love this because it has the goodness of skincare in it with a hydrotyrosol, but it is a serum skin tint, so it has a little bit of color to it, and it rubs on kind of like an oil almost with a little bit of color, and it gives you a nice glow. You can wear it by itself, you can wear it, and in the winter I was actually mixing just 1 drop into my foundation and wearing foundation. Or if you have special occasions coming up for summer and winter, you can layer this underneath a good foundation to just give you a nice glow and beauty with it. And you see how light skinned I am. I am actually wearing a shade 5. So definitely know your undertone, but also take the Olive Rose shade matcher and see what you come up with. But it's actually very forgiving. I feel like I've been wearing it in the winter, and as I get a little bit tanner, I'll still be able to use it. I have done it on different parts of my tan skin on my arms, and it still works wonderfully. So I don't think it's going to be one of those that you have to buy 2 shades, one at the beginning of the season and one at the end. I think it's forgiving enough that you're going to be able to get away with just 1 bottle shade. And then my 5th product and this is one that I always used to just think it was just like an extra or just for like special occasions or for fun, and that is a face mask. I have been routinely once a week, every 10 days. It smells so good, and my face feels so moisturized after I get done with this, and it literally, my face just glows. Oliveda actually has quite a few face masks for you to choose from, and then this one bottle, I think I've used in it 6-7 times, and I still have more than half of a bottle left, so it's gonna be quite a bit of face mask. If you break it down and do girl math, how much this is gonna give you, it's actually very, very good. And again, this is the Olive Matcha Face Mask F77, and then they have a blemish one. They have a black olive face mask. So just read up on your descriptions on what you're looking for, but I don't think you can go wrong with this one. And then if you're really a skincare loving girl, I'm gonna also suggest using the F60, which is an eye cream. I feel like we all need an eye cream. It's so smoothing, and what I actually have been doing, this is how much I've used. Do you see that? And I've had this for like 6 months, and literally I just use my ring finger and I just use it, and then if I went through half the bottle. So again, this is a product that's gonna last you a long time, but I can tell a difference with the smoothness of my crow's feet and around my eyes. But also with this, when I have it on, I'll kind of do like a couple swipes back and forth, and I feel like that's helping my dark circles, which I've had chronic dark circles. I also have 7 children, so many sleepless nights. But I feel like it's lightening up, and I don't even say it's completely the eye cream that's doing it, which definitely has something to do with it. But I think it's also learning about circulation. When you massage your face, it brings circulation, which helps with elasticity and collagen reproduction when you're actually massaging your face, which we do, like as we wash our face and touch it with the serum, we're doing it. But around the eyes are really more tender and the skin is thinner, that the actual massaging is actually helping. You were my best friend sitting with me and wanted to know how to set up a skincare or switch over for spring and summer. These are the 5 products that I would recommend. Now, you can take the skincare quiz, which I'll leave links down below, and see if you actually match up with these products. They might give you a little bit, so click around, and you're more than welcome to send me an email saying, hey, is this product better than this product? That's what I'm here for. That's why I signed up as an Oliveda consultant, to help answer skincare questions for other people and to help pair you up with the right products for you. So some of these, if you're looking for like the serum, like a specific issue with your skin, the F59 F06 might not be the best product. But that's why I have my email down below. You can take the skincare quiz and see what it matches you with. And then for the month of May, Oliveda is celebrating Women and Mom all month long. And if you add any 5 products to your cart, the least expensive product is going to be free. And then you have free shipping with any $50 purchase. So if something doesn't work well with your skin, there is a great return policy also. And out of any of my sales, I have had 0 people return a product. So I think that speaks for itself. I will leave all the links down below, how to contact me or to get on my email list, or join my VIP group if you're interested. I will write in the description all of these products. I will write them and link them for you. And then the Olive Brain quiz link will be in the description. If you're looking for skincare for spring and summer, I hope that you try out some of these products. If you have any other questions, you can leave them below or send me an email. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you soon.